redemption for Golden State. One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete.
Golden State Warriors. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. There's not much to say about Golden State outside of the fact that it's one of the greatest dynasties that the NBA has ever seen at this point. I mean, take a look back in 2015 when they were 67-15. The next year they followed up with a 73-9 season. We all remember that. They followed that up by going 67-15. But then you fast forward to this year and they're 23-13. Is it a team that just doesn't really care about the regular season because they know that they're going to win the NBA championship? Or is there something else going on in Golden State? That is going to be what we're going to take a look at in today's video. Guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here today. I apologize about the lack of uploads. I know it's been a little over a week or so. I got sick and then I was out of town, so I wasn't able to film anything, but I did, write up this video, and I'm very, very excited to talk to you guys about Golden State and what I really think is going on in there. So if you are a Warriors fan or an NBA fan in general, buckle in because this is going to get good. The first thing we have to take a look at is injuries. Stephen Curry's missed 11 games with a groin injury. Draymond Green's missed 11 games with a toe injury, and even found a way to get himself suspended without pay by Golden State, but we'll dive into that in just a second. Then, of course, you have DeMarcus Cousins, who tore his Achilles tendon last season while still with the New Orleans Pelicans. And even though he has practiced with the Golden State Warriors G League affiliate, and he's even gone through shoot-around with the Warriors teammates, head coach Steve Kerr says Boogie really isn't that close to making his debut with the team. I will say this, I saw a video maybe like 4 days ago of him just kind of posterizing the shit out of Kevin Durant. So maybe he's a little more ready than we think. All right, now for the juicy stuff. We have Durant versus Draymond. We're going to go all the way back to November 12th, 2018, when Green rebounded a Lou Williams miss with a little more than 5 seconds remaining. Durant clapped for the ball. Green instead raced up the court and eventually had time run out before the Warriors could take the final shot, leading to overtime. Durant was obviously pissed off. They argued on the bench and continued as they took the court. Yahoo's Chris Haynes reported that he called Durant a bitch several times, topping it off by telling him, "We don't need you. We won without you." This is Draymond. Obviously, Draymond calling Durant a bitch, not much of a surprise there. According to Adam Wojnarowski, the late game exchange between Kevin Durant and Draymond Green carried into the locker room Monday night, with teammates loudly confronting Green for decision making on the final play of regulation. Scenes described as one of the most intense moments in the Golden State era. I would have paid good money to be in the locker room. That would have been... I wish we had some cameras in there. That would have been some great content, to be honest with you. According to multiple sources, what pushed this dispute to another level is that Green also brought up Durant's upcoming free agency. Green was eventually suspended a game by the Golden State Warriors. Now, here's my thing. I questioned if this whole exchange would have happened or if it would have escalated the way it did if Steph Curry was out on the court. Let me know what you guys think. Personally, I believe Curry would have diffused the situation on the bench, and honestly, I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't have even been going into overtime if Steph Curry was there because, it's Curry, one of the best players in the league. But, something about Curry, dude, I just don't see it getting out of hand like that if Curry's out on the court. But let me know what you guys think. It's been over a month since the altercation, and ESPN's Nick Friedel talked to Green, who said, "I know the hope is that the incident will make us fall off, but it ain't that. It'll never happen like that. We good." So according to Draymond Green, they are all good. Now the next thing I want to address is the Warriors' mid-range game. What if I told you that the team that largely changed the way basketball was played with three-point shooting ranks 15th in the NBA in three-point attempts this year? The Warriors have turned into a mid-range team, and a lot of that has to do with the single most deadly mid-range player in the league, Kevin Durant. Last season, the Warriors really started to dip relative to everyone else, shooting a little less than 29 three-pointers a game, which ranked 17th league-wide. Here's the thing. Nobody cares how many you attempt. It's all about how many you are making, right? The Warriors ranked 4th league-wide 2 years ago in three-pointers made. Last year, they ranked 8th, and this year, they are currently ranked 12th. This is a clear trend, and it would appear to be going in the wrong direction. Again, I'm not saying the Warriors aren't going to win the NBA championship, because I do believe they will. I'm just trying to figure out why one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history has struggled. I say struggled, but compared to their golden standard, you know what I mean. Now, I have to bring up Draymond Green's inability to shoot the three. At the time of this recording, he is currently shooting 22% from the three-point line, down from around 30% over the past couple seasons. It's gotten to a point where if you watch the Lakers and Warriors on Christmas Day, LA was leaving Green wide open, honestly just daring him to shoot. I didn't make this video to bash Golden State. That's not why, I wanted to put this out. I just am trying to simply figure out what's going on in Golden State. Finally, I reached out to one of my good NBA insider buddies, Jack, and asked him what was going on in Golden State. I agree with a lot of what he said and wanted to share. To kind of summarize, what Jack sent me, he goes on to say, when a team with a lot of egos, something like the Durant and Green situation is only bound to happen. Many people thought it would happen to Curry. Unanimous MVP, 73-9, and all of a sudden, over one free agency, he's no longer considered the best player on the team. I know I wouldn't be happy if I was in Curry's position, but with Green being such a hothead and Durant turning out to be super sensitive with the whole Twitter fiasco, it was only a matter of time. Just wait until Cousins makes his return. That could potentially lead to even more chaos. That's just a little snippet of what Jack sent me. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you, man. Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's not just me. Is everyone overreacting in Golden State? Are they going to be fine? Are they going to still dominate? Probably, but at 23-13, that's not the Golden State we've seen over the past few years. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, I apologize about the lack of uploads. We'll be good to go. I got a few other chips. I'm going to the Sugar Bowl on Tuesday, I think the game is. Georgia and Texas, and then maybe a few other things. But outside of that, again, if you guys don't watch me on Twitch, make sure you guys do. I still stream FIFA over there every single night. I hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy, MboneHD, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Longhorn Nation, we're back.